Hey guys, Brooke Hamilton here from PEA International. Welcome to the Sports Scholarship Arena. This is the Sports Scholarship Strategy Academy for parents of elite student athletes. The whole point to this series that we are kicking off today is to give you a little a place to go that is not quite a lengthy video when you don't really have the time, but kind of a quick tip, so to speak. So each Monday we will have a new quick tip video here in this series for you, and it is pretty much what we are going over throughout my private Facebook community, College Bound Athletes. And we also cover a lot more on our podcast, College Sports Success with Brooke Hamilton. And I also release a blog every week as well. So there is lots of little places you can go. We do post my Monday live sessions that I do in my Facebook group. We do post them here on YouTube for you to look at. But as I said, they are a bit longer videos and sometimes you don't quite have that time. So these are your quick tips that you can tune into every single Monday. So today, this week over in my community, we're talking about the effects of pushing your athlete too soon. Not only you pushing your athlete too soon, but the coach pushing your athlete too soon, and also, which I was guilty of myself, pushing your athlete pushing themselves too much too soon. It is so important. So our teenagers, they are at an age where we call it the danger period, right? It's a danger period of them being, accumulating overuse injuries, burnout and fatigue, mental health issues. They could develop a hatred for a sport that they once loved so much. They could resent you or their coach or themselves for pushing themselves too far too soon and having to deal with the consequences of that down the track. And they could also just simply lose interest in sports altogether, right? They could just be like, you know what? I've had enough. Enough is enough. I just can't do this anymore. I'm tired. I'm worn out. I just want to have fun with my friends. So it's really, really important for us to have those open and honest conversations with our athletes, number one, so that we know and understand what's going on with their bodies. And if there are any issues there, then we know that it's time to say, well, okay, it's time to pull up for a bit, recover, rejuvenate, and get back into A1 shape. You cannot do that if you are repetitively straining and already there injury, something that if your athlete is pushing through an injury that's already there, or if they are pushing themselves too much and overexerting themselves, then they could end up with some very serious consequences that could actually put an end to their career. Not every athlete is the same, but it can definitely put an end to their career. I did it to myself. I had a growing disease in my knee. I ended up not telling my parents for a very long time until it became such a problem that I had to stop sport, or I was going to be in a full leg cast for a very long time. So it should never have got to that point, and it wouldn't have if if my parents and I were able to have those conversations and they had the support as well, that they knew how to look for those signs. So know your athlete, look for those signs, have those open and honest conversations with them. Don't be a parent who is on the sideline consistently yelling negative banter or undermining and arguing with the coach. Your athlete is going to feel embarrassed, right? And they are going to end up with that hatred towards that sport or that resentment towards you. So all of these things add up, right? You really need to be so very careful with your athlete in these very, very delicate years. So that was a quick tip for you guys, just to let you know it is so important that you are watching your athletes now, and they are not being pushed too much. It is your responsibility as a parent. It is the coach's responsibility, the caregiver's responsibility, right? It is irresponsible as a parent to push them too far, and it is unprofessional for a coach to push them too far. It is our responsibility to make sure they are safe and healthy and well at all times. If you feel like your athlete is being put in danger in any of these ways by a coach pushing too much, then you need to speak up. And if they don't listen, it's time to find a new coach. If a coach asks your athlete to sign an agreement that states they won't play another sport, don't sign it. An athlete needs to have at least 4 months off from a specific sport. It is not recommended that as teenagers they are playing year round. Now, they can play sport, but they need to change their sport up. Do not play the same sport repetitively all year round. It is recommended they take at least 4 months off. So if a coach asks your athlete to sign such a contract, don't sign it, walk away, find another coach. Your athlete deserves to have a coach who is going to look after their health and well-being. So that's it, guys. If you would like to join this discussion, come on over to our Facebook group, College Bound Athletes. We're always over there having these really awesome conversations. We do twice weekly live shows, Mondays and Fridays. And there's also lots and lots of value going out there all the time. Don't forget to hit subscribe to our YouTube channel and you will never miss one of these very cool Monday tips. Anyway, that's it for this Monday, and I hope to see you over in College Bound Athletes very soon. Otherwise, I'll see you next Monday. Take care. Bye for now.